So I mean, look at how big this is compared to those guys that are walking by.
It just goes to show that everything in Colorado is stoned. Even the frickin' trees.
Even the frickin' trees. So the Florissant National Monument, you'll find petrified giant sequoias. They're amazing and they're huge. I completely recommend that you take a detour and come to this national monument. We came from the Cripple Creek area, and the monument is up here on the left. So it is $10 a person to go to this monument. So if you have a large family, you are better off just buying a pass, an annual pass to the national parks. They will get you into the monuments along with the regular national parks. So it's definitely more economical because they're only $70. And if you have a family of 5, it's going to cost you $50 to come here.
Let's go see the visitor center.
Oh my goodness. I can't get over the size of these. They're amazing. So they have like straps around them to hold them together.
This is where that ranger was doing the talk in the movie.
Wonderful amphitheater. These are amazing. So I mean, look at how big this is compared to those guys that are walking by.
It just goes to show that everything in Colorado is stoned. Even the frickin' trees.
Even the frickin' trees. So what happened here is that a volcano that is nearby put out a lahar, which is basically a mud flow, a heated mud flow, and it was 15 feet high. And what it did is it encased the bottom of the trees, and then the tops basically deteriorated away. And you can even see the splintering on top, and that is rock. These are all petrified, meaning they've been mineralized and they are rock. So if you get up close, you can really see the splintering on the tops of these, and it's pretty amazing to me. I don't know, I'm seeing a lot of rock like this. That to me looks like that's part of the mud flow that went through here. So those were just some of the trees in the beginning of the trail. We're going to walk the loop now and see what else we can find. There's an accessibility trail. So when you take the loop, it seems like you walk for quite some time before you start seeing some more petrified stumps. You see them right when you come out of the visitor center. But you walk quite a distance before on the loop, before you start seeing some of the stumps. So the ranger was telling me that in the springtime, these meadows out here are absolutely beautiful with wildflowers. So we live pretty close here. We'll have to come back and see next spring, see the beautiful wildflowers.
And talk to Mr. Ranger.
You probably have a lot more ranger programs than when we're here. We're here in the late fall. The weather's we're pretty bundled. It's really not that cold. We came from a place that was very cold and I just haven't peeled off the stuff yet. But It is chilly. Bring lots of water and wear layers. We are walking the Petrified Forest Loop.
Yes, we are. Damn it, man.
And it's about a mile. You can see there's even some people walking out there. So again, there's 15 miles of trails. But you can just do this 1 mile loop. Remember, you are in altitude, so take some water with you. But the view is just marvelous. Look at that outfit he's wearing.
This is the natural dam that we're talking. 3-hour tour.
Oh, or Mr. Martini has us lost because he's the keeper of the map.
3-hour tour.
Because we've been walking for a long time. Seems like a long time, probably because it's cold.
Car's right there.
Do you have us lost?
Car's right there.
Alright, I trust you.
I would trust you. Car's right there.
Okay, so all these little fenced areas out here in the field, he doesn't have us lost. Our tree stumps are petrified tree stumps. Although he's looking at his map again because he's not trusting himself now. I'm questioning it because I'm usually the keeper. You drink and you know things? So yeah, out here you can see those are where the stumps are. Okay, so he did get us lost. We're on the geologic trail and not the loop. It seems like
we had to turn left.
he totally got us lost.
I found the big stump.
He did find the big stump.
Yeah.
We're like aimlessly walking in this field. Luckily,
Oh, we're not aimlessly walking. There's a stump there. There's a stump there. There's lots of stuff to see.
yeah, so there are some stumps out here, but this is not the trail we were looking for. That's what I get for giving him the map for the first time ever.
Lopped off.
Oh yeah, look at that. You didn't get us lost. There's a tree stump right
You
there.
know, how the hell can you get lost on paths?
Because there's 15 miles of paths, and we're just on the 1 mile loop.
I walk 15 miles, so whatever loop we're on is going to be 1 mile.
So look at the size of this one that we're coming up on. Oh my God, look at this thing. That's impressive.
Waffle hop. The big stump, baby.
You know what's
That's what they called me in high school.
you know what's really impressive is that you can almost see the bark. Like, I don't know. I mean, I've seen a lot of the giant sequoias because of where I grew up. And if I didn't know this was fossilized, I mean, it still even has the reddish color to it. It's pretty amazing.
So, in the 1800s, local residents excavated this stump that had been buried in a thick layer of gray volcanic mudstone, a remnant of an ancient volcano mud flow. You can see the mud stone directly behind the stump today.
So, what's behind here?
The mud stone.
The mud stone.
Basically, it's stone, but it was mud, part of the mudslide buried it.
Oh, they're talking about this. They're talking about the wall. This is a wall of mud here. All this was the mud flow. Pretty impressive.
Great. Pretty cool. Let's go dig up an ancient tree.
Wow. So you can even walk further out into the field to see the Charlotte Hill homestead. It's way out there. So she pretty much became a naturalist to protect all this. And she had boxes and boxes of fossils that she had collected and protected. So that is part of this national park, is that homestead. And always remember, it is illegal to collect any of the rocks in these national protected areas. So, leave it right there.
Yeah, everything here's a leverite.
A leverite. Leave it right there. Look how beautiful this is here. Beautiful view of the mountains, snow-capped mountains. Highway 24 is just about 3 miles north of here, and 24 is the highway that you would take in from Colorado Springs. So if you're coming from Denver, you'd go to Colorado Springs and then come up the 24. But I recommend that you kind of make a weekend of it and go to Cripple Creek in Victor, and it's only 14 miles from Colorado Springs. So there's a nice visitor center here. And then there's a nice walk. They have a loop right here so you can go see this redwood stumps that are petrified. And there's 15 miles worth of hiking trails here. And do not bring your dogs. Dogs are not allowed, and it's a pretty hefty fine if you take your dogs on these trails. Remember, this is a national monument, which is just the same as a national park, and there's a lot of places that dogs are not allowed in monuments and national parks. This national monument is awesome. You definitely need to come here. Florissant is how you pronounce it. Florissant National Monument. Make sure you catch our video on Cripple Creek and the Hospitality House in Cripple Creek. We highly recommend that you stay in Cripple Creek and make your way over to Florissant. Make sure to check out the links in the description. They help support this channel. And thank you so much for coming by. You have no idea how much we appreciate it.